Hey everyone, and welcome back to Prefusion. I'm Anish, and today I'm back with a very interesting video. So today we'll discuss about IISc Bangalore and their cutoffs and different branches, and which ones you should apply and which ones you should skip. I will talk about the curriculum. Obviously, I won't be able to talk about all of them, but whichever I know, whichever few of my friends are in the IISc Bangalore itself. So from them, I took a bit of information, and obviously with other people also. I will talk about that. Also, we'll discuss about if you have a low gate score, how you can get into IISc Bangalore and still you can pursue a career in VLSI domain. Okay, so we will talk about that. So yeah, this is basically the main building of the IISc Bangalore. If you have been at IISc Bangalore, you will know that this is the main building. So first, if you go to the website, you can check their cutoffs. Everything is mentioned. I will put the link in the description. You can directly go there and check the cutoffs of all these things. These are the gate 2023 cutoffs. So these are the previous year cutoffs. So it doesn't mean that these cutoffs will be same for the next year also. Okay, well, for this current year also it doesn't mean, but you can get a brief idea about all these things. Also, I will be able to discuss about the curriculum area of study of whichever they are following. Okay, so like one thing I want to say before proceeding is that after you clear the cutoff, right, you apply and you are selected for either interviews or written test. I will talk whichever has the interview or whichever has the written test. After you are selected for interview or written test, if you are selected for interview, the interview is the main portion. What I've heard from many people, right, they tell me that after you're selected for like the interview stuff, right, then your interview is the main thing. Okay, interview is the main thing. So if you perform good in the interview, you will get a seat. If you perform worse in the interview, you may not get a seat. Now here it is written 70% gate score, 30% interview, but this is what students have felt, that there is more weightage towards the interview than the gate score. Okay, this is nothing written. Okay, nothing written, but that's what many of my friends or many students who are studying at IISc have told me. Okay, they give more weightage to the interview after you're clear the cutoff. Okay, that is the one thing I want to tell. Also, if you are choosing interdisciplinary courses in IISc, the thing is, the coursework is pretty heavy actually, and the curriculum is pretty strict. It is not like your BTech. Just remember, MTech is not like your BTech. So MTech curriculum is strict. You have to study hard. Okay, you can't just skip classes on those things. So you have to actually do work on your own. Like, you have to work very hard up there. So if you're picking interdisciplinary courses, let's say you're picking some interdisciplinary course and you want to make your career in VLSI, but that course, its course program doesn't have any VLSI courses in it. Okay, so then what will be difficult for you is to manage your time. You have to take electives according to the VLSI courses, because companies will hire you only when you have done those courses on the VLSI domain, right? All those courses that you will learn, you just ask anyone in LinkedIn, or if you want to pursue a career in VLSI, or like in that particular, if you want to apply in that particular discipline or branch, search on LinkedIn about the person and text them, ask them. Okay, all these things you have to do by yourself. You have to do some research by yourself also. So managing your core subjects, like these are the areas of study. Managing your core subjects with the electives is pretty hectic. So you have to decide what interdisciplinary branches to choose. That also I will tell. Okay, as I was telling. So also you have to see if like your branch is allowed or not. All these things, like, you have to check. I will say about the eligibility here, but you have to check by yourself also. So this is the first department, which is the Electronic Systems Engineering. So here all the four branches allowed: CS, EC, EE, and wherever you see CS is allowed, that means there is some level of AI involved in it. Okay, or like ML is involved in it, coding is involved in it. Okay, but if you're from CS branch, I will recommend not to apply for this. Okay, because it will be difficult for you. If you are from CS branch and you have to study all these things, okay, analog circuits, product engineering, and embedded, all these things is very difficult. So you can skip this. If you're from CS, you apply for CS only, because CS has great opportunities. You can apply for AI domain. No need to come back to the VLSI if you haven't studied anything related to the electronics. If you have studied electronics, that is great. But if you haven't, I will recommend don't go pick this. But for other branches, you can pick. You can see the cutoffs. Okay, for general, SC, OVC, all these things, you can see the cutoffs. What are the area of study? Area of study is communication networks, embedded systems, power conversion. Mainly it is related to VLSI domain only. So EC people can definitely go for this. An interview will be basically what is the procedure? Selection procedure is 70% gate score and 30% interview. So like interview will happen over here. So like interview will be similar to what they ask in the other EC branches as well. So I will talk about that in the next few like slides. So here this is the electrical engineering branch, where the cutoff for general is 600. You can see for the other categories, like in this branch the intake is 30. Here also intake is 26, but slowly what I am hearing is they are increasing their intakes. Okay, intakes will increase. So intake is 30 and department is electrical engineering. And in which domain, like you will be working in power system, power electronics, high voltage engineering, and selection will be based on 70% gate score and 30% interview. So interview they gave good weightage. So like who should apply for this? The persons who, like if you are a person who is really interested in core domain, or if you really want to work in power electronics is also good. Like the power electronics is like the automobile sector is also good, not bad, right? So you can apply for this. If you really want to work in the core sector, you can apply core EE. Okay, so you can see the gate score cutoffs. And like what will be the interviews? Basically it will be like your like PSU interviews only, but more conceptual, because professor will ask you more conceptual questions. Like they will ask you questions from power systems, power electronics. Okay, that will be more conceptual here. Okay, so yeah, that thing you have to keep in mind. Next is the artificial intelligence department, which is like very famous right now. Okay, so as you can see, the gate score for EC and EE people are very low, like the cutoff is very low. But obviously you have to take care of it, that you have to see the curriculum as well, if you're comfortable with it or not. If you're not comfortable with it, you won't be able to cope up with the pressure. What I have heard is AI, like the IISc this discipline in the AI domain is a bit difficult. Okay, it's a like very heavy. Okay, you have to like be very sound with every concepts. So if you are sound with every concept, then only choose AI, else I will recommend you to skip it. Okay, you see like how you feel about AI, if you are interested in that or not. Just by seeing the name AI everywhere, and you're just seeing the hype, and you just join your IISc like through your gate score, you got a good gate score in W or EC, and you join AI, that is not good. That is not good. You have to study about this, right? Digital signal processing, machine learning. Digital signal processing is okay, but machine learning, pattern recognition, computer vision, just know about these terms, whether this interests you or not. Okay, very important. Just by knowing the hype, you shouldn't like join this. Now here also selection, basically they will select through BTech or 2 years MTech. Okay, they will select you through BTech, and these are the three branches. I think they will select you through, yeah, gate D also. They will also select this year gate D also. So gate DA people are eligible here also. Gate D people are eligible, I forgot to mention. So slowly what IISc is doing, they are making eligible gate DA people also. Why is this the case? Because I think they are implementing AI in their all these core branches as well. So like I have recently been to IISc. What I have seen is that the electrical department and the like AI department are almost similar, because like they are side by side. The labs are almost similar. So they are mostly like the electrical department, they are also doing their work in the AI also. So the professors are also doing their work in AI also. So I recently been to IT, and I have seen the departments. So yeah, here also you may have to do if you work in AI. Okay, so if you are doing research, so now AI is the like next big thing. So everyone is doing the research in AI. Everyone is trying to implement some AI in their relative work, right, in their unit. So yeah, here also you have to do AI. So gate DA is also eligible here. So I think who have like pretty low score in gate DA also, they can also like get into this, right? Get into this, because like it is new right now. Gate DA is new, so everyone won't apply for this. So I think you can get into this with low gate score in gate DA. Okay, so yeah, IISc is doing this very interesting thing. Actually, they are like allowing gate DA students here. So here also CS, DA, EC, EE. These four people can apply. And as I was talking right about the syllabus, so here like around, what can I say is, what will be the written test syllabus? Written test will be calculus, probability, and like your linear algebra. So mainly these three topics are used in this machine learning AI topics, right? These three things are like the other core base things, fundamental things to apply all your knowledge. So yeah, these three things you can study about the written test. Okay, and basic aptitude and your mathematics is very important, obviously. So yeah, that is what I want to tell about AI. Okay, just a brief warning about AI. Next is microelectronics and VLSI design. So here they are taking in CS, EC, EEIN. Okay, same applies for CS. You can see gate score is pretty high, and only apply CS students if you are very interested in VLSI and if you have studied previously. So EC and W, you can see EC has pretty okay gate score, and IN has a very high gate cutoff actually, and W also. So what will the selection process? Selection process will be basically 70% on gate score and 30% interview. So again, same like the EC interviews as I was talking, right? What will be the topics? Basically, you can follow the playlist Tech Masters in our channel. Okay, there like mainly EDC plus analog plus digital. Okay, and you follow the Tech Masters playlist, and that will be enough. Okay, for you. So these 4 subjects you have to brush up on. So yeah, for like applying this interview, right? So and the intake is 27, so this is under electrical communication engineering and electronic system engineering. So slowly they are increasing the index, what I've heard. And signal processing. So here currently they are allowing, like you can see they are allowing DA here also, DA EEC. Wherever you see that they are allowing DA, that means there is some portion of AI involved in it. So currently ECEE, okay, previous year cutoffs, you can say 650, which is pretty okay is cutoff. Okay, so if you get into if you get selected through your gate score, then you have to give interview. So for interview, what you have to study? Basically for interview, you have to study like first you can say like they will ask what are your favorite subjects, right, in BTech. So I forgot to tell you about the like what will happen in the flow of the interview. Basically they may ask that what are your favorite subjects, so you should choose those subjects only which are related to the area of study. Okay, so here like signal processing, so you can say engineering mathematics like probability, calculus, then you can say signals and systems, you can say digital signal processing. Okay, all these things. So obviously you have to say related to the area of study. If you say something totally different, okay, if you say power system, then obviously it would be give a bad impression to the interview, because you are applying for this domain and you're saying your favorite subject as something else. That will be a bad impression towards the interview. So that is one important thing. I told you the topics, right? Like DSP, signals and system, transform theory. Transform theory is very important here, okay, for signal processing. And then like engineering mathematics, better probability, calculus, all those things are obviously important. So in this branch, right, if someone wants to do machine learning as well and is interested in the EC domain as well, okay, basically the signals part, they can apply this, because they will use intensive AI will be used here, because image, as you can see, right, digital signal, image processing, computer vision, artificial intelligence, machine learning, deep learning, optimization. Okay, all these require AI right now. I have seen many people do great things with AI in signal processing, basically with the images and stuff. You can see, right, ChatGPT and other AI based image things. So yeah, these are very good. If you are interested in AI also, and if you want to pursue a career in EC also, you can choose this signal processing branch. Okay, next is this computational and data science. Obviously many branches are eligible. You can see like DA also, they will make DA also, they have made eligible. So I won't talk much about this. Basically it's similar to the AI only, but here the difference is like they are talking about selection based in 70% gate score and 30% interview. Previously it was written test also, now I think they have changed to interview only. Okay, you can see the gate score. I won't talk much about this because there is nothing much to talk about. Like basically these are the things you will be studying on, right? Numerical methods, linear algebra, similar to the AI, but just a different thing. Because in AI, what do, you just make a model up there. In data science, okay, what do, you just read the data, you just study the data, whatever data you have got. Like nowadays there is a lot of data, right, in YouTube, everywhere, number of views, number of likes, number of dislikes. What can you interpret from the data? Okay, what can you say if a video has 1,000 likes, but if a video like that video has only 10 if a video has 1,000 views and only has 10 likes, what does that mean? Okay, if a video has 100 views and 50 likes, what does that mean? Okay, what can you interpret from that particular data? Those things are taught here. Okay, so yeah, you just check the eligibility criteria and like number of intakes, all those things. So if you are interested in all these things, if you are interested in the coding, if you are interested a bit in the data part, okay, so then only you can apply. So you have to be strong in statistics. Okay, statistics, probability, all these things you have to be strong in. So yeah, those are the things about this. Next is this ECE, electronics and communication engineering. So through gate, the EC and W people can only apply. IN is not allowed. Okay, so again this is like a communication only, like the communication part. There it was signal part, this is like a more of the communication part. You have to be strong at the communication. Okay, I mean by the electronics communication, I mean. Okay, so communication and networking, information, coding, theory. So if you are interested in the communication systems, then you can apply for this. Okay, and obviously the interview will be mostly same. You have to say about your favorite subjects, but obviously communication systems should be one of them. So yeah, in like it is based on 70% gate score and 30% interview. So next is instrumentation systems. So this is the branch that is like present in the thumbnail over there. If you see the thumbnail of my video, so this is the branch. This is a new branch. I've asked my friend, my one of my friend is in this branch. So she told me that like she got through IN, okay, and like as you can see the cutoff is pretty low. So previous year only this branch got introduced, and like if you have got low gate score even in the IN branch, you can apply through this branch, and if you're interested in the VLSI domain, you can apply. Okay, the intake this time it is talking about 10, but I think it will increase. So which branches are eligible here? You can see all the branches, right? AE, BM, CH, CS, EE, EC, ME, MT, IN, PH, PI, XE. Okay, so obviously here you see like few things are different here, like nano electronic devices, quantum dots, graphene electronics, all these things. So yes, you have to study this. You have to study this. But what you can do is you can take electives. This is like basically interdisciplinary course. You can take electives related to the VLSI domain. So what electives you have to choose, that you have to ask from your seniors who have got placed through different companies, right? Different companies that you wish to get placed also. So you ask your seniors, bhaiya, what electives should I take? They will tell you what electives you should choose to basically also get a opportunity to interview those companies or get a chance to give a written test to those companies. So that thing is sorted. Like what you have to study in interviews, basic things only, okay? Whatever you studied in GATE, just tell your favorite subjects, you study that, because the area of field of study is quite different from what you have studied in BTech. So they won't expect you to know all this, okay? Just study your basic things about these things, and then you just tell your top 5 subjects, and through there you can clear your interview. Like here also there is an interview over here. So like this branch is very interesting. You can apply for this branch if you have very low gate score and you want to get into ISc, okay? Very important. So next is the quantum technology branch. Basically this is under this instrumentation systems only, okay? Quantum technology is under this instrumentation system only. So here the IN guys are not allowed. This is almost similar to that only, but here bit different things are present, basically like quantum computation, simulation, quantum communications, cryptography, materials. So these are a bit different. I have no idea, none of my friends are studying over here, so I won't be able to comment about this, okay? So here also you need 70%, like selection will be based on 70% gate score and 30% interview. So yeah, you can check all this, okay? So like next I will go to robotics and automation. So a few of my those friends are studying in this robotics and automation. So what is the case? So here EEIN and EC, 3 of them can apply. So if you're interested in like IoT, embedded systems, mechatronic systems, right, mechatronic design, all those things, then you can apply for this, okay? This is good. Through this also obviously you can get in like VLSI companies also if you pick the correct electives. So here also electronic product design is also present, so you can also get placed in VLSI domain also. But obviously the selection process in is 70% gate score and 30% interviews. Okay, so what do they ask in interviews? So obviously they will ask your favorite subjects, right? That is the first thing. So mainly what I heard is you have to obviously say, like you can say control. If you say control, so what will happen is it is basically bit of luck, okay? So I asked few of my friends. So he, like one of my friend told me that the professor over there asked him the proof of controllability and observability. So I was like shocked, because I have taught that in my course in the control system, but no one literally studies that, okay? And that is also not very important in for gate point of view, okay? But they asked the proofs, okay? But and another student, they asked that can you tell the by looking at the like this transfer function, simple poles they have given, can you tell whether the system is stable or not? That is very simple question, right? So yeah, it's really luck. Actually interview is really luck, okay? So it will depend upon you, but you just tell your strong subject. So control will be should be one of them, because control will be used here, right? You have to control the system, all those things. You have to model the system, so you should tell control systems obviously. And like you can tell other electronics, your EC domain subjects also, okay? All these things you can tell. So yeah, robotics is also a good branch, okay? So one thing you can do, you can ask like through LinkedIn, you can ask people, right, who are in this branch, how is the pressure over there, how is the thing over there. AI, I am telling you, I know, because AI is a bit hectic. If you like give like AI and then you want to if you join AI and then you want to switch to VLSI like through the electives, very difficult. You won't be able to. You have to, if you join the AI program, you have to do AI itself. So just decide before joining that whether you want to pursue a career future in AI or not. Okay, that is very important. So that you have to decide. Next is electronic product design, similar to like the previous only, EEINME, like all these people can apply. Okay, like again, if you're interested in the embedded system domain, IoT or mechatronic, you can apply, and 70% gate score and 30% interview. So this is like the previous, like the interview is like the previous only. Okay, so then semiconductor technology. Okay, this is also very good. Like you can apply for this if you want to go to the VLSI. They talk about the technology, the micro and nano fabrication and characterization of semiconductor materials and devices, including hands-on training inside 100 classrooms, clean rooms. So they will give you hands-on training, all those things. So here you have to know good EDC, right? You have to know good EDC, and basically whatever I told for that previous case, right? Basically ECD branch, EDC, analog, digital, plus tech masters playlist, that is good enough. So you can see the cutoffs. I'm not talking about the cutoffs because those are not important. So obviously 30% interview and 70% gate score, all these things are important. So yeah, that is basically it for this IISc, all the important major branches that I want to talk about. I have explained which one you should choose, which one you shouldn't choose, and like basically how are the cutoffs and what are asked in interviews. So I've tried to explain everything crystal clear. You won't get any this information anywhere else. So another, I have also asked few of my friends like about one branch in IT Roorkee, that is also a very new branch. So whenever a new branch comes up, right, the gate score is generally low for that. And like if it's in the old IITs or if it's in the IISc, then it's a good opportunity for you. You can just take the electives, and along with that course you can also sit for placement. If you want placement, you can do good research, because new branches, they have introduced the new branches obviously with some thought in their mind, right? So that must be good. Okay, as they have launched gate DA. So currently it's in the nascent stage, gate DA, but slowly as it evolves, we'll understand what are the use cases of gate DA. Okay, so yeah, I hope you like this video. If you did, do hit the like button. So if you want more informational video like this, like do hit the subscribe button, and also let me know which other colleges you want to know more information about. I will try to gather more information from my friends and batchmates. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.